up, you ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the inaugural episode of Don't Sell Me, Bro. A new segment that we started right here on No Foul Zone. Your girl LA,
DJ Delboy in the building. And we have a special guest with us today.
very special, very special, very special. Let's go.
What's up, man? I'm Sideways216, Ohio, Cleveland, born and raised.
Hey, from the
Lego,
CLE till I die. All
Lego.
right. So, quick little intro. If y'all don't know, Sideways216 is a 2K streamer. He streams on Twitch. If y'all want to add him on there, follow his Twitch streams, be our guest, So we're going to be talking a lot about what 2K is doing for 2K26, if y'all don't know. So we brought on Sideways as a 2K streamer to ask him a couple questions, how he feels about it, and let's go.
For sure. So we saw the gameplay that dropped on Thursday. And of course there's been like a lot of questions. I know Mike Wang has been answering some questions via Discord and I believe via, Twitter and whatnot. So I want to just get you guys feedback on what y'all thought about the trailer, the gameplay trailer.
I liked it. Like, if you're just playing my career, the visual effects is amazing. 2K has always been above and beyond for the visual effects, and this being a real life game simulation, it's up there with like Live and FC. I can't say FIFA no more. I gotta say FC. So, but it's as I feel like it's more detail on sweat, detail on the characters' faces, and detail on the realization from NBA players to game players.
He definitely is hating it on that one. Honestly, something small that I really truly do like about it though, the lighting. The lighting now is great. It's no
Yeah.
longer feel like you hooping in a dungeon. So I don't know if other people felt like that, but I'm telling you,
I
it's
mean,
already bad enough people can't see to pass the ball, but it's like,
I know a lot of people. I mean, for one, the trailer for me personally, like you guys said, like the lighting was definitely an improvement. The graphics seemed a bit more cleaner, a bit more smoother. Um, and even though the gameplay was captured on, I believe, a PS5, so each console is different, but it definitely seems much more smoother. It seems more easier to navigate, if you will.
Yeah.
The one thing that a lot of people were questioning about or were feeling some type of way about was the green rebounds. Greening a rebound. Yeah, come on,
Now,
y'all know it was
are
only a.
we considering that an L side? Is that what you considering it to be, an L or a dub? What you trying to say?
that's an L. But it is funny though. It's just funny. I feel like I look at it more as a comedic thing. But you can't hit a shot. At least you can grab a rebound.
But I feel like it's negating the mystery of the game. Ain't no NBA player green and rebounds unless we're talking about Dennis Rodman. One of the best rebounders in the game. You know,
Wallace.
Ben Wallace, another great rebounder. You know, in the game, it's so much different big man you could pick out of. But to green a rebound,
I
they
think
don't even know they getting it. You know what I'm saying? You don't go in the game saying, "Yeah, I'm about to get 10 green rebounds." You don't do that.
nah. But I think it's like they knew that people needed help because it's a learning curve to be a big man for sure.
Mm.
Especially on a rebounding battle, the timing, the positioning. It's not something you just go and can randomly just do. You have to like study it, just like in real life. And it makes some sense. I guess you try to make it easier for certain people. My thing is like, how far does that factor out though? Like
Yeah.
how close do you have to be to the rim for that to even be a thing to work? You
But
know?
now here's my thing. This would what I feel like a lot of 2K people, and I'm gonna ask you this: how would you feel you being a big man, right? I know you don't have a big man, but you've had a big man in the past, and you go and green a rebound, and someone just snatch it from you. Like, I'm just saying, we've known in this 2K people green shots, green layups, and it still misses. The mechanics in the game will still make you miss. So hopefully in the new 2026, the mechanics are different. It's changed. It's more, giving the player the opportunity. but how would you feel, sir?
Man, I don't know which one's hurt worse, honestly. Green in a rebound and somebody snatching it, or green in a shot and missing it. I don't know which one really do hurt the most,
I
especially.
feel like Green in a rebound, Green boxing out and Green in a rebound, and then someone snatching out your hand and then losing the game on that. That would hurt. That would be like, you know what? I'm done with 2K.
You're not a
I'm done with
man no
2K.
more,
I'm not.
basically.
I gotta delete the player slot again because it ain't. I'm not making big. It's about to be no big man in this game. I'm telling you. To green rebounds, I'm just not gonna catch rebounds. That's it.
Mm.
So I mean, y'all know that like Mike Wang does this thing every year where he does like question gameplay question and answer. And since we talk about greening, a question that I picked out of the Discord was someone asked, "Are there instant greens in NBA 2K26?" He said, and I quote, "This year we made the jump shot, sellies, and shot back feedback dynamic based on the quality of the shot. It factors in the shooter's ratings, defensive coverage, and shot timing or tempo for rhythm shots." So that's another thing that's also back this year is rhythm shooting. To go on further, it says, "So if you have an excellent release on a wide open shot with a good shooter, you'll get an instant green." And that's coming directly from Mike Wang, the gameplay director for
I feel like
2026. Well,
I
NBA
I
2K.
I personally feel like with these answers, Mike Wayne and all these guys they just be long enough to answer. Just say yes. you know, just say yes. I'm tired of this.
He's being thorough. He's
You
being
had a
thorough.
whole paragraph before yes, it's back.
Ah,
Like that's
man,
it.
keep you on your toes, man.
Yeah, man.
Jeez.
I don't know. It's the rhythm shooting. I liked it last year. I'm not a real big fan of it because I feel like it's a lot of cheese with it too, though. I mean, it's. I think people went to it because that was the only pure green window you can really get. So people worked to learn how to use it. So it's like I respect that, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, though, it's like it was everywhere and it was diabolical, honestly. Like the way
No,
people were shooting from half court with it, with the badge, anywhere on the court was just lethal for real. But I mean, if you can nerf it to a degree where it's like realistic, I don't want to say that because then it's like still a video game, but at the same time, it's like people learned how to use it for a reason. Maybe they more comfortable with that shot, and then if it make it harder for them, I mean, it's it's all over the place. I got a lot of opinions on it, honestly.
I feel it. I feel it.
I mean, Dale, did you were you using rhythm shooting for
Um,
25?
I used it somewhat. Now, I feel like if you know the shot, if you practice your shot, you go to the shooting arena, you practice your shot, you practice your hot zones, you play my career, you play my court, you shoot around. Practice your shot well enough where you know your shot off timing, you know? And the only time I use the rhythm shoot is when I know I didn't practice the shot. Like if I'm shooting beyond the 3 point line, which I know two of my characters can do, I'm gonna rhythm shoot because I don't know the timing. I ain't practiced that shot. Be like that coach. Did you practice that in the gym today? No, I didn't practice that at all. But I'm gonna try it, and if it go in, it go in. If it go in, it go in. That's all I know. But it's. I feel like the rhythm shooting is an advantage for competitive players. If you're a competitive player, if you're playing consistently, playing racket, playing proven grounds, and you're playing competitive gameplay, and you need to get the shot up quick, that's got a big green window, use the stick, use the rhythm shooting, and that's what initially the rhythm shooting is all about. You get it up faster, you get a bigger green window. Now they're bringing back pure green windows, which is amazing. Everybody's been rooting for that since 25 came out. So let's go. We're ready.
Yeah, I did see the RNG that they were getting rid of it this well for 2K26. And yeah, like you said, everybody has been asking for that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Another question that I found really interesting was the motion styles, and their effect on gameplay. Someone asked again, do motion styles have an effect on gameplay? And Mike Wang said, yes, motion styles are driven by pro play, just like dribble styles, and some styles will naturally be quicker and more explosive than others. For 2K26, We've added rating gates, so you would need higher attributes to equip the more effective styles.
Okay.
I just want to say that Jalen Suggs' motion style is like, man, it's like Speedy Gonzalez. All right, like Jalen Suggs is a beast. Like a beast.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
the
bro,
piece.
you and me both, dog. You and me both, dog.
Aside, let me ask you this, right? Would you, if you've seen the animations in the game so far for the 2K26 gameplay, how do you feel about the reach and the step backs, like so you don't lose the ball?
They're a lot cleaner and faster. And I've seen that they ramped up the speed for the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's making me excited. I was not a fan of the slow pace. I tell everybody I play it's Phoenix Suns offense all day. Run, run,
Okay.
run. As But the animations though, I I, I enjoy them. They're a lot cleaner, a lot smoother, a lot more. It looked like it's way more responsive. But I'm trying not to get too happy about it because it's
No.
just a my team thing, like what they're showing, it's just like AI doing it. So who knows? They're the best on the game. Everybody's saying it. Pretty sure
This is
everybody's playing against AI and they're gods.
true. This is my opinion on that statement. Where if somebody reaches for the ball and the ball handler has an effect where they can move back so they don't lose the ball, right? Does that negate passes? That negate, throwing the oop? Does that negate missing people? Because it's gonna be a new generation of people saying, "Oh, I saw you, but because someone reached, I couldn't pass you the ball one time." You know,
I don't know. That's one of the most realistic things though on the game. Like you get bumped and you gotta find your dribble again, and you
yeah.
miss a cutter. That's just it is. You missed the corner shot. It is what it is. It's one of the things where you gotta finally learn how to be in control and not let nobody be able to take you away. And that was crazy cool about the steals too. We was just talking. My uncle, he said something about like they green and rebounds now. Why don't they just green steals? And I'm
Ooh.
like, that's diabolic. That's diabolic.
Now, now I'll be totally pissed off if I swipe 99 steal and I don't get a green on the steal. Like, I think they need to bring back what's that badge from like 2K24? Was it glued hands? They need to bring that back.
Glue hands was overpowered, man.
I no, I think the reason why I think they need to bring it back or hustle. They need to put hustle back in the game because people reach, they get the pump animation, and you can't pick up the ball. You just sit there and you're
Yeah.
trying, you're fumbling, and the guy who got bumped is like, oh, I lost the ball, and he's just like, oh wait, let me pick it back up again. That's not fair. That's not fair. In NBA, in any NBA game, that never happens. You lose the ball, you lose the ball.
Yeah. All right. So, regarding I guess the next up on the roadmap is my players. So that's actually this week, or well, the week coming up. I was gonna ask regarding. I mean, I know it's still a little too early to tell, but what modes do you think you guys will be running the most in 2K26?
Game modes,
My player.
of
I,
course.
I used to do the whole my team. The gambling is over with. I can't do it no more. I can't do it. I'm an adult.
I'm an adult.
No, my team. I've played my team and it's good. As long as you get the proper cards and you get the proper people you can play, it's pretty fun. After a while, it gets like you want to be able to create yourself, you know, and be able to play players in the NBA that you couldn't do now. We're not NBA players. Far from it. Be back energy. We gotta we gotta make our dreams come true in 2K.
Yeah. I mean, mind you, like I know they introduced Triple Park this year. Well, for 2K25 last year. Um I hope they bring that back because that was actually kind of fun to play. I enjoyed playing it. Um but I mean, like you said, side like it's my team is cool, but we grown out here. We definitely grown out
Honestly,
here.
Honestly, I'd rather get back to the play nows, to the real like friendship competitiveness of it. We used to hop on all the time, be like,
Mm.
man, meet me at my house, man, play now, right now. I'll get back
Yeah,
to that. And then it's just online, it's a little bit more trickier though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
yeah,
you have latencies, you have connection issues, you got but I feel
I
like
don't know how many
it's
times I
a
done lost the game because of internet lag to the homie.
I feel like it's easier playing a one on one than it is a proving grounds or a theater
I don't know,
or
man.
where
All the
because
friends
it's
now they deck the ones now too.
more connections. Yeah, even the ones. Yeah, it's easier to play on the ones, but I feel like having be able to have your cards and play with your player will be amazing. Like my team with my player introduced into that. So instead of you just getting your cards, you get your my player as well, and they play with your my team. That'll be an introduction of a new system to play, and you can play and then just play get your friends like play now. Play 1-on-1, play 5-on-5, play whatever you need to play.
yeah, definitely. Um, I mean, anything else? Like, I know, first of all, Side, again, thank you for your time, man. We really appreciate you coming through and chopping it up with us and being a part of the first episode of this new segment, or this new series. But is there anything else like you guys want to wrap talk about before we wrap up?
So they got this new mechanic right now. I want to see how it's gonna work, especially with what you using the stick as well.
Hmm.
So now you can being when closing out now, the shooter has the ability to shoot early or late, and it's still green, changing your shot timing. But or like if you was using tempo, I should say tempo and release, your release doesn't have to be a green, but your tempo could be green, and you can still hit it. And that's like the best way to describe it is like you know how Kobe Bryant used to go to the mid range and shoot a fader, and
Yeah,
sometimes the defender would be there, and he would hold the ball longer and let the guy fall before he shoot it, and it's still a green instead of using the pure green window. I want to know how that's going to happen, and that's a mystery for me, honestly.
Well, I felt like in 2K25, that's what it was. You hit your wide open shots. You can hit your wide open shots, and I've seen people hit contested shots, and I feel like you gotta hold it longer. In 2K25, you gotta definitely hold it longer. In 2K26, when you shoot the ball, you have that new mechanic where you can hold for the ball, like you sit in the corner, like all right, throw me the ball, and then you can get your shot up even faster than you did, off the regular
yeah,
catch and shoot.
yeah,
So it's just gonna
No,
be
you're
a lot
right.
of people because that it's gonna take a lot of time to learn that mechanic where you all right throw me the ball. You sometimes you never throw it to you're not even ready. You know it's gonna be some other time you gotta be like I'm gonna pass you the ball. Hold L2.
They do now anyway, honestly.
Right. I mean with the 5 out system, people just stand in the corner and just wait. Like. So
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me, though. I want to know how that's going to be. I mean, honestly, anything else, I'm kind of excited for it. Like I said, the biggest thing is the game speed. I'm happy for it because make people actually think quick.
yeah.
yeah.
Facts. Right. Well, that's a wrap for us, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure if you are not Side, where can they find you like on you know, social media and things of that nature?
Twitch, TikTok.
Everything is the same, man. Sideways216. Never switch up. Instagram Sideways216. Twitch Sideways216.
Yes,
Now
sir.
is that a Z or a S, my good sir?
That's a Z. Gotta be
A
a Z,
Z.
man.
Okay,
Nothing
making
wrong.
sure so the
It's the
fans
best.
know it's SIDEWAYZ, not S.
216.
216. All right,
Appreciate you, my brother.
you know that.
I do appreciate y'all for having me on here, though.
Of course,
Oh
man.
man, thank you for taking the time out, bro. We really appreciate it, man.
Nah, anytime.
Now it's back to
Yes,
streaming.
sir. Let's get back to training. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all check out the new merch that's available on nofoulzonepodcast.com. Y'all see me rocking the No Foul Zone tee.
Oh yeah, I gotta get me
You
mine.
know, yeah,
Gotta get
yeah,
me mine ASAP.
definitely,
Find the
definitely.
merch. Find the merch.
Get that merch. All right, y'all be breezy. We'll see y'all on the next go round, man.
All right,
Uh,
Deuces.
deuces.